Welcome to Fleur Arms. This is Dragon 6 Golf. I have a special one for you today. We have a old school 357 Magnum Smith&Wesson. Let's check it out. Alright, now this handgun, I'm not sure exactly how old it is. Again, I got this handed down from my father. It's something that the police used to use in the 80s. So I'm guessing it's the same time frame, so looking at about 40 years old. This handgun specifically, I've shot thousands of rounds out of it. The only time I've had it jam up is when, like a dummy, I decided to use some ammunition which I had no clue how old it was. It was in the bag that Dad used to have of reloads. So the ammo might have been just as old as the weapon. But besides that, it's flawless. Now revolvers, for those of you who don't know, if you have a concealed handgun license and you bring a revolver to the licensing and that's what you qualify with, you cannot carry a semi-automatic. However, if you qualify with a semi-automatic, you can carry either a revolver and a semi-automatic. And the reason for that is because they want to make sure that you are proficient in both weapons or in just this one. There's less moving parts. There's arguments on what's better, revolver or semi-automatic. My preference is semi-automatic. I feel like it's easier to get a charge. Like if you have a misfire, it's easier to get that round out. And also it's easier to load if you have magnums loaded already. However, this 357 Magnum, if you're on target with it, they're gonna stop whatever they're doing if they're attacking you. Anyway, this is one of my most accurate weapons. It's not my most accurate. You make sure it's clear first, and to do that, you just jam this up and you pull this out. And it has a lever here. You push that lever in it. If there was ammunition there, would push it out. So this is not loaded. So one of the features, it doesn't really have a safety feature, but one thing it does have is double action trigger. So that means you gotta pull it hard. There's that first action and then the release. Now you also have an option of cocking it back, and that gives it a very light trigger. And to me, that's what makes it more accurate, because you barely have to pull on it and the trigger's gonna go. So besides that, there's not much other functions to it. Pretty simple. It's heavy. The grip is really good. It's wood grip, and you can change it out for rubber. Some people like rubber because it grips better, but it has these markings in here and it makes it easy to grip. Nothing's been modified to this weapon. It's original from the purchase. So again, and as you can see, the revolver rotates around. So to clean this weapon is very, very simple. It doesn't need a lot of lubricant. It's good to keep clean, and of course I use hops. And you just clean this. Now, what's cool about this, if I think about my childhood and how cool it was, my dad would take me out to the range with his friends. He actually had, I felt like Pancho Villa, y'all. I had this thing in the holster with a belt that carried all the rounds around around the belt. And what was cool is his dad would buy a whole bag of reloaded ammunition. It's the cheapest way to go, just for range time familiarity. And when I would run out of ammo and I'd ask Dad for more, he would be, I don't have any more. But the friends he would take, they would sneak and give me another whole box of ammo. So it was pretty cool. Now at this time, my dad also had a 357 rifle that took the same round, so I would use both of them. I thought it was pretty cool. You can interchange your rounds. If I was a cowboy carrying this with that rifle and carry one type of ammunition, that'd be so useful. So that's basically it. I just rubbed it down, make sure it's all like that. Now I'm gonna clean the chamber. This is 6 rounds, and the barrel. So for that, I'm just gonna use this spiky looking thing and just get each one. It's a little bit dirty, you see that? Now for home defense, I would definitely recommend this. It's always ready. It's always gonna fire, and it's accurate, and you're not gonna miss. It's a fun weapon to fire. It makes you feel like old school cowboy, or you know, from the old school times. Alright, so now I'm going to switch out this wire brush for a felt brush. That way I can lubricate the inside where the rounds go, and also the barrel. So I hope y'all enjoy my videos. I know there's a lot of people out there that have really cool weapons, and they go down to the range and show them, but for right now I'm just showing you maintenance of them. Just in case, you know, you don't know how to take care of it, or you don't know how to break it apart, or parts of the weapon. It's very simple, very fun. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit more, and the last one's for the barrel. There is a slight functions check you can do on this, and I'll show you that at the end. You have to get me swab, it's getting dirty. Alright, now this one I can't see because you can't see through, I can't show on camera, but there is rifling in there and it's pretty clean. I'm also going to take a little bit of lube to the inside area right here. This part for some reason is prone to rust. Pull the hammer back, clean that area off too. Alright, so first thing I want to see is make sure the double action still works. It does. Try again. Check single action. Make sure the revolver turns when I pull the trigger or when I cock the hammer back, and it does. You can also, if you cock it and you don't want to fire it and you're afraid of that single action, once it's back, you just hold the trigger back, pull on the trigger, and slowly let your thumb ride the hammer forward. Everything still functions. The spring there is still good. Very simple. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and drag this off.